how to reach your goals, not just detoxing, but also ascending at the same time and embodying your higher self, and really fast ways that I can see and I point out. I mean, I can see through anything. I can see through it. But after everything that I have done, so when I was in Peru with my maestro, and we were going through the journey of ayahuasca, like I went there by myself, and I had no idea why I was doing that at the time. I was just literally following my intuition, even though I was really, 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 really sick. I was dying, and it was an intervention that happened, and I went there to heal. That was really intense. That was really, really intense. And it was also really beautiful. And in just a few weeks, it allowed me to grow so much, to ascend so much, where I really got to see and experience and embody what the version of me can be when...
Can I have a charger?
It's in the room. It's in the where it always is. It allowed me to ascend and embody and actually feel the version of me that is healed, that was healed, that was like this peaceful, trusting, visionary, but also really empowered, soft, gentle, and just like enjoying the fruits of the land and the food and just really natural things. It allowed me to embody that version of me for the first time. So I'll never forget it, because I never even got to be her before, or at least that I could remember, for so long. And when I got to be that version of me, I came back to the States, in the United States. Are you sure?
I'm sure it's there.
Oh, it's in the kitchen. I moved it.
What part of the kitchen?
Next to the stove. I was able to come back to the States and immediately feel the shift of the energy. Immediately feel the shift of the energy. And it just dragged me right back to that old version of me. So, you know, you would think that right then and there I would have known to differentiate the version that I was, that I wanted, versus the version that I had been for so long and I was detoxing from. And one of the mindsets that I had was like, I have to be this person to survive in this environment. So it took me a long time to embody who I am today and to be able to bring those two versions of me together, to be the one that can survive and can thrive, and also be the version of me that can be soft and can be trusting and can love the land and love the earth and love the fruits and love the nature. So at the time when I was in Peru, I brought my shake with me. I wasn't drinking cacao at the time. I was just drinking the super greens and the amino acids, and I was in a dieta, which normally they do a dieta without any of that, only fasting. But I was intuitively drinking my shake and drinking my amino acids, which this food bypasses all the processing that the body has to do with all the other processed food. And this food just goes directly to your bloodstream. It goes to the organs, and it's like the fuel that the body needs to do what it needs to do. So I was fasting, and I was giving my body the fuel that it needed to keep going. And I was also drinking really clean water at the time and eating really, really clean, fresh fruits. So yeah, I got to that version of me super fast, in like 2 weeks. I was already there. But that's the thing. And that's one of the reasons why I created the Lunar Cycle program, because we can do a lot from the new moon to the full moon. Okay, you can reach your goal literally from the new moon to the full moon. But then comes the maintenance part after the full moon, which is when your prior self is going to show up again. And it's a very important part, which is why the lunar cycle program goes around the whole lunar cycle. And each month, you know, you're going to ascend, you're going to get to a version of you that you're really trying to attain really fast, and then learn how to maintain it, which is the most important part. Maintenance and embodiment. Because we can do anything once, but how do we keep doing it over and over? And that's the thing, it's like you can reach who you are, but how do you keep being that person? Because now you have to have a whole different lifestyle, a whole different system, a whole different mindset, and a whole different tool of things that you need to do to continue to honor that version of you, continue to be that version of you,